Everlast's budget Facebar headguard, a headguard that hurts every time you're punched in the head. Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. I'm Simon, full-time boxing coach, and here on Fit to Box channel I bring you all things boxing equipment. Today is the turn of this, the Everlast Elite Headguard RTL, and this is Everlast's budget face saver. Okay, so I'm going to go through all aspects of this, including trying it on and also something at the end that I don't normally do when it comes to my reviews. Now this is on Everlast's website, $69.99 US. You can pick these up in the UK for about 40 English pounds. The conversion rate from the $69 US currently is £58, but there's no way that you would want to pay £58 for this. As I say, in the UK, currently about $39.99, you'll get a headguard like this. I wouldn't bother, not wanting to steal my own thunder, but there's absolutely no way that I would spend £40 on this for reasons that I will list. So let me just show you. I mean, it's in the black and the yellow. I don't think it's a horrible looking headguard. Everlast are always good when it comes to sort of putting little logos on. So, and I think the inside, that yellow, does set off the look of the headguard. It is synthetic leather, hence why it is a budget face saver. You can get it in medium to large or large to XL, which is what I've got there. It has got some redeeming features. It has got some sort of dense foam round there and round there. It's also got a bit of foam towards the rear. It's also got Velcro at the back with a foam pad. So when it comes to the foam on it, I do think that the foam on it is decent. I also, when you look on the inside of that, that Everdry yellow padding, I do think when it's around your face is nice and comfortable. It's not horrendous, and I think how they've got the Everdry in the yellow, I think that looks good as well. The padding, they call the padding Evershield. Okay, so you've got at the top, you've got the lace, at the rear you've got the Velcro, 2 bits of Velcro, and then you've got that pad there, which also got some elastic either side. Okay, and then at the bottom you have got that arrangement there, which is a little flap that goes across and the Velcro that goes through that loop for underneath your chin. Okay, so this is made in China, and now when I'll try it on, this is where the wheels come off for this headguard. So first things first, as you know, I love Facebar headguards. I've worn Facebar headguards for a long time, and I really like them. So let's just put this on, and as I put that on, the first problem I've got is my nose is pressing against that bar. Okay, so normally what happens is there's a bit of a space in between the bar and the nose, but this one is actually pushing my nose down, sort of like that. Okay, which is not great, not only for breathing but also protection. I'd probably be better to wear it like this, to be honest. It would look much better and probably protect me more. But no, it's designed to be like this. So, vision, I have to say, the vision is not bad. I can sort of look across there, I can see, I can look across there, I can see. The only problem is my nose is totally flat to my face, so there's a problem there. Now they do say that this is a steel reinforced crossbar. Now as I'm talking, there's a little thread there in yellow cotton, just to tell you about the build quality of this. As I was talking, that was catching in my mouth. So again, when it comes to build quality, it's a bit rough. At the top there you can see sort of the foam, how it's been cut. Basically, no care whatsoever. Little strands here and there of sort of cotton, and that one there that is doing a great job of going in my mouth as I'm talking. Let me put it back on. Okay, so I reckon that this is a steel. I can even speak like this now because it's pressing on my nose so much. What a great headguard. Has anybody at Everlast tried this on? Before you sort of sent it out for people to wear, I've got a piece of cotton going in my mouth. I can't speak properly. My nose is flat down. Someone's going to be punching me. This is not fit for purpose at all. Now, I don't want to be too critical, but Everlast just seem to have a habit of their low-end gear making complete rubbish. But they make it look a little bit decent. Okay, I'm having to keep taking it off because literally my nose is hurting me. Nobody's punched me in the face. I'm just wearing it. I feel like I've got snot all over my face because my nose is being pressed down. Okay, so, you know, it's not fit for purpose in any way. I'll show you there. You do see some headguards like this where this bar is way out here. And I don't like those. But the fact that my nose and the forehead is almost in line means that, you know, it's pressing down. I haven't got the smallest of noses, but I've never had this problem with any other headguard. Okay, so apart from the fact that it's pushing down my nose, I've got snot coming down my face and it's hurting me just by wearing it without being punched in the face. Then we come on to this underneath. So now I've got this Velcro, which is a bit cheap on the underneath. I pull it like that, okay, and then there's a little bit there that sort of keeps it together, and I wrap it around there. Now, as I've got that in place, not only can I not sort of speak properly because of the nose bit, but now that's digging in my neck as well. So that's hurting. So as if I tip my head down to box, my nose is hurting, my throat is hurting, I'm chewing on a piece of cotton. It can't get any worse. Also, when people are trying to punch you and you've got a headguard on, you want to move your head. This is pretty big. If you see how big that is, that's a big target as well. Right, let me put on the Fly Super Bar. That is my favourite current headguard. Got a bit of a headache. I've only got a headguard on. Nobody's punched me in the head. Okay, so let me just put this on. Now, the reason I'm putting this on is to show you the size difference. Okay, so it's a much smaller headguard. As you can see, my nose is fine. I've got no problems when it comes to the bottom, and this is great. It's really small. Let's put it side by side so you can see. And you can actually see the difference in size without even putting them on. But that one, small target, move your head. This one, you're still going to get punched. You're still going to get punched, even if the punch is missing. It's still going to hit the headguard. So again, very disappointing. Let's bring it down. Okay, so we've got so far big target. We've got my nose is squashed down. We've got digging in my neck. Okay, we've got stitching, not great. Bits of cotton hanging around. We've also got the ear protection there. Is very poor. No ear donuts. Just you've got a bit of padding there, a bit of padding there. Normally you will have some ear donuts with some ear protection. So the ear protection is rubbish on this as well. Okay, you've got the cheap underneath the chin. This bit of Velcro, that's not very good. Also, when you get punched as well, there's a vibration that not only goes through your nose but goes through the whole of your head. I wouldn't wear this in any circumstances to do boxing in. I wouldn't even wear this if I was going out cycling. I just think it's rubbish. Okay, so now, also, one of the things is they said in here is a steel reinforced crossbar. Normally, in headguards like this, they've got an aluminium cage, and you can press the sides of the aluminium cage to get a better fit. So perhaps that's where I'm going wrong. Well, you press the sides of this, okay, and it's pretty firm, okay, but it just seems to, no matter how much you press it, goes back exactly the same as it was. So there's no adjustment there. And that's the reason why I'm going to cut it up. Because there's no way I'm going to use it. I wouldn't give it to anyone. I wouldn't sell it to anyone. And for the purpose of you guys out there, let's cut it up. Okay, so let's move it across. I've got here, I've got a big piece of slate. So I can do my cutting. I've got some scissors. And I've got my Stanley blade there. Stanley knife blade. Let's just see what I can do. Okay, so I'm going to cut through because Everlast on their website are saying that this is a steel reinforced crossbar. Now that may be true, But steel, or the aluminium, what happens with that, of course, is you can bend it. Okay, now as you saw there was no bending going on. I'm giving it a good cut there. So we've gotten through the first bit of the PU. The PU synthetic material, and to be fair, it's quite robust. I'm quite okay. So let's cut through that then, and I'm looking for the steel reinforced crossbar. Bring that round so you can actually see the padding. It's quite good that I'm actually able to do this, and I don't feel guilty about it at all. I'm actually quite enjoying doing it, which when it comes to boxing equipment, that's not the case for me normally. Okay, so as I bring that round, you can see they've got some padding there on the front, and what looks very much like to me, and it is a vinyl bar. Okay, so steel reinforced crossbar. So are they saying that in that vinyl bar there is steel inside there? You can see the padding. There is lots of padding. I did mention I thought the padding was decent before. But that is definitely a vinyl bar. Let me just try and, without sort of it flying up and hitting me in the eye, try and... Okay, it's a really durable vinyl bar. I'd be very, very surprised if there was any steel reinforced crossbar there. But let me open it up a little bit more and see. It is definitely thick. You can see it's thick, but I think part of the problem is when you sort of try and move and thinking it's like an aluminium bar, there is no sort of adjustment in it because that is sort of just a thick piece of vinyl. And I'm looking against the mirror there, not mirror, I'm looking against the window there for the light to see if I can see through to see if there is any sign of a bar inside of there. There is no steel reinforced bit in there. Okay, so I think the protection you get from that is actually, it's good quality vinyl, but it is not steel reinforced as stated once again on Everlast's website. And this is poor. I've pointed this out before. They had some gloves before. Reckon they got a horsehair in. They hadn't even got no horsehair in. You've got a headguard here that they reckon is steel reinforced. It's not steel reinforced. You cannot, and I think this is where they go wrong, is they've probably got other ones higher up that have got steel reinforced bar, and then somebody copies and pastes the descriptions as they go down and down, and nobody's checking whether or not what they're saying is true. It's not right. People are buying, making decisions based on that information that's on the website. That is wrong. That is a rubbish headguard. I'm now going to give you, that was kind of what I thought was going to happen. I'm now going to give you the Fit to Box ratings card. So I've gone style 86. I think with that yellow and the black, I think they, as always, have made a decent stab at trying to make a stylish product. Comfort 25. There's no way that you can have a facebar headguard where your nose straight away is pressed against your face, even before you've put the chin strap on. I just think that the comfort in this 25 is awful. Durability, I have to say, that is a good vinyl bar, although that's part of the problem because you can't alter it. I've gone durability 50. The synthetic material is okay, but again, those sort of little wisps of cotton, not helpful. So durability 50. Vision I would say is good. So the one bit of the headguard that they haven't had to do anything with, so the bit that's got space, the vision is 94. Protection on this, I've gone 28 on account of when you get punched in the face or the head, it hurts, it vibrates, and actually the bar is already pushed against your nose. That is not good. Value for money, so protection I've gone 28, value for money I've gone 63, because at the end of the day this is a cheap headguard, and ultimately some people haven't got the budget. I would literally say you're wasting your money to buy this just because of the comfort. I would say it is unwearable as it is. Literally this is going straight in the bin. So total 57.6 That is poor. That will go onto my website, fit2boxchannel.com. The worst rated headguard that I have ever had. And to top it all off, the description on the website for Everlast once again is incorrect. Okay, Everlast, you've got to sort it out, because at the end of the day, people are making decisions based on your descriptions, and your descriptions are clearly wrong. Okay, so I don't think there's much more that I can say about that headguard. Certainly, I think that you'll be causing yourself more injury if you use this in sparring than if you didn't have a headguard on at all. I mean, essentially, you've got big pieces of padding, you've got a really thick piece of vinyl, and somebody's going to be punching that, and it's already resting on your nose. I can only see that that's going to end up in a broken nose. I mean, I've got a bit of a safety valve there on my nose, but if you haven't, that's going to just smash your nose in. And then your protective equipment has caused you an injury in boxing. Face saver? I don't think so. Face ruiner? Definitely. So if Everlast want to put that on their website, that would be a more accurate description of what they've done here. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit2Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.